Hey Geekly, Kikai Wafra here, and honestly, grab a drink. You are gonna need it, especially if you have a green X tattooed anywhere on your body. Today, we're looking at the aftermath of Black Friday, and folks, it was not a sales battle, it was a massacre. We're talking about the console wars, and specifically how one side didn't just lose, they apparently forgot to show up. Here's the raw data, straight from the sales charts. In the United States, the PlayStation 5 absolutely dominated, grabbing 47% of all console sales. That is almost half the entire market. The shiny new Nintendo Switch 2 came in second with 23%, and Xbox? The Series X and S combined? 10%. Just 10%. But wait, because this is where it gets genuinely weird. You need to know about a thing called the Next Playground. If you're scratching your head going, what is that? You are not alone. It's this little cube-shaped device designed for families, costs about $250, and uses a camera. So you can play games like Fruit Ninja by waving your arms around. Why does this matter? Because this obscure little family cube beat Xbox. It took 14% of the market. A box largely for toddlers beat the quote-unquote world's most powerful console. Now, let's play fair for a second. Let's look at this from the business side and give credit where it is due. Sony deserves the win here. They played the game perfectly. They saw the holiday season coming, and they actually offered value. They slashed prices. They had aggressive bundles. They dropped the price of the PS5 Slim Digital Edition to record lows in the UK, where they hit a staggering 62% market share, by the way. This is basic economics 101. You want to move units? You offer a deal. Sony was aggressive. They wanted these boxes under trees, and they made it impossible for parents to say no. From a consumer standpoint, that's a win. We got cheaper hardware, they got the sales figures. Everyone is happy. But, and you knew there was a big but coming, it's when you look at why Xbox tanked so hard that I start to get really annoyed. See, the report says it was almost impossible to find savings on Xbox systems, and that's why I have to ask, is Microsoft taking us for fools? Here's the reality check. We know Microsoft has all the money in the world. If they wanted to compete, if they wanted to sell consoles, they could have matched Sony dollar for dollar. But they didn't. And getting beaten by the Next Playground isn't just a funny statistic, it's a symptom of total corporate apathy. It feels like Microsoft is looking at us and saying, we don't actually care if you buy the console anymore, just subscribe to Game Pass on your smart TV. It's insulting to the hardware fans. They're letting their brand get humiliated by a motion control cube because they're too arrogant or too checked out to participate in Black Friday discounts. It feels like they're trying to exit the hardware market without actually admitting it to our faces, leaving their loyalists holding the bag while Sony runs victory laps. That isn't a strategy, Geekly. That is giving up. Anyway, the full article with all the gory details is in the description below. Check it out. So, Geekly, I'm turning this over to you. You're the judge today. Is this just Microsoft being smart and focusing entirely on the cloud and services? Or, as it looks from where I'm sitting, did they just abandon their hardware fans to get crushed by a Fruit Ninja machine? Let me know what you think in the comments. And that is the cold hard truth about this sales massacre. If you like the breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you think Xbox is officially done for. If you want to support the channel, grab me a coffee using the link below. Quick poll for tomorrow. Should we do the vibe check from the UNSC Infinity or the Jedi Temple? Let me know. I will see you on the next one. This was Kikai Wafra for NewsGeekly.